Judson!
Yes, ma'am!
Judson!
Yes, ma'am!
How did you happen to imagine that I would be interested in this marriage announcement?
Oh, I could hardly help it, ma'am.
Well, I do suppose that you've heard certain references to the matter between myself and my husband.
I have, ma'am. However, I wouldn't have referred to it in the slightest, had I not thought it might have been of some importance to you, ma'am.
No, of no importance really at all. We do know the parties concerned and are naturally interested in the event, yes? But you don't suppose there's anything more, do you?
Certainly not. And had I thought there might be anything more, I'm sure you would find it in your best interest, ma'am, to remember my faithful services in helping to keep it quiet.
Judson, what sort of fool are you? You're a self-confessed forger.
No. Don't speak out like that, ma'am. It was told in confidence. In confidence, ma'am.
Well, I'm telling you in confidence that at the first sign of any underhand conduct on your part, this little episode of yours...
I will bear it in mind, ma'am. I will bear it in mind.
Have you seen this?
Yes? Have you found Sid?
No, she wasn't there. We'll have to get a locksmith in.
No, Jim, no, we can't do that. It isn't safe.
Well, we have to do something, haven't we? There's no time to waste either. They've put Sherlock Holmes on the case.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yes, we'll make some move. He never waits long.
Can't you think of someone else since we can't find Sid?
She may turn up yet. It's damnable. After holding on for 2 years just for this. And now, the time comes, and she's blocked us. Look here. I'll just get at it for a minute. I have an idea that I can change her mind.
But, Jim, what's the use in hurting the girl? We've tried all of that.
Well, then I'll try something else.
Well, remember, no marks, nothing that'll show.
Yes.
Hello, yes. Don't waste time, you fool. Tell him as it's Sydney Prince.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Sid, oh!
I shall announce you immediately, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so glad you've come.
Hello, Sid.
Larrabbe.
Shut up. For heaven's sake, Sid, remember, my name is Chetwood here.
My mistake. Old times when we was learning the trade together, eh?
Oh, yes.
Now, I knew you were squatting down in this place for over a year, but I never could seem to get a line on you. Now, what do we have here? It's not $50,000 by chance.
Sorry to disappoint you, but it isn't.
That's too bad. Papers.
Yes.
Now here, before we get going, what's the general surroundings?
What's the use in wasting time on that?
Well, if I'm in this, then I'm in it, aren't I? And I want to know what I'm doing.
You know we've been working farther west.
So I've heard.
Well, it was out there we ran across this girl who'd been having trouble. Sister just died, no parents. Madge took hold and found that this sister of hers had been having some kind of love affair with a... Well, let's just say it was with a foreign gentleman of exceedingly high rank.
A foreign gentleman.
That's what I said.
How much was there to it?
Promise of marriage.
Broke it, of course.
Yes. And her heart along with it. I don't know what more she was expecting. Anyway, she did expect more. She and her child died together.
Oh, dead.
Yes, but the case isn't. There's evidence. Letters, photographs, jewelry with inscriptions that he gave her. The sister's been keeping them. We've been keeping the sister, you see.
Well, these papers and things ought to be worth a little
I'm telling you, it wouldn't be safe for him to marry until he got them out of the way. He knows it very well. And what's more, the family knows it.
Family? Rich, I take it.
Rich isn't quite the word, there's something else.
My God, royalty itself. Well, we are moving among the swells now. But how did you manage to get this here girl, the sister of the one that died, into it?
Well, I picked her up, of course, and consoled her. I invited her to stay with me at my house in New York, while Jim came along and took his place. When I brought her to stay a week later, it was all ready. And the private desk safe for the letters and jewelry.
Yes, combination, lock and all. Everything was going smooth until a couple of weeks ago, when we began to hear from a firm of solicitors. Some veiled proposals were made, which showed that the time was coming. Suddenly, all negotiations on their side stopped. The next thing for me to do was threaten him. I wanted the letters for this, but when I went to open the safe, I found that in some way that girl had managed to change the lock on us. The numbers were wrong, and we couldn't frighten or starve her into opening the thing.
So you've got the things in there.
That's what I'm telling you. They're in there, and she juggled the lock.
Well, it won't take long to rectify that error. But what puzzles me is why the solicitors broke off with their offers that way.
That's simple enough. They've given it up themselves and got in Sherlock Holmes.
What's that? Is Holmes in this?
That's what they told me.
But, Sid, what can he do, really?
And don't stand talking about that. I'll get the safe open. I need you to send a telegram. That's all I want. Where's your nearest telegraph office?
It's around the corner.
Run for it. Mind what I say. Run for it. That's to Alf Bassett. He's Moriarty's confidential man. Moriarty runs everything that's shady. He's king of New York, and Holmes has been setting lines all around him for months, and he didn't know it. And now he's beginning to figure out that Holmes is tracking him down, and there's the devil to pay.
Well, now you see, I think I've heard of this Professor Moriarty, but Sid, what does he do?
He sits at home, quiet and easy, and runs nearly every big operation that's on. All the clever boys are under him one way or another, and he holds them all in his hand without moving a muscle. And if there's a slip and the police catch wind, there's never anything to hold on him. They can't touch him.
Why not?
Because the moment a man's marked by Moriarty, there isn't a street that's safe for him.
Sid, have you almost got it?
Not yet, but I'll be there soon.
It's gone.
She's taken them out!
What do you mean?
That girl!
She's got them.
She wants to get even, you say?
Yes, yes.
If she's got them out of the safe there, isn't it quite likely she sent them along to the girl as His Royal Highness wants to marry?
No, she hasn't had the time, you see.
She couldn't have gotten them out of this room. We have watched her too closely for that.
No, wait!
I will get her down here. She is going to tell us where they are or strangle for it!
What's he going to do?
We've got to get it out of her, or the whole 2 years' work is wasted. So there's only one thing he can do.
Get down here! Get down here! Now we'll see whether you will or not! Tell her what we want.
You needn't tell me, I know well enough.
We want to know what you've done with them!
You will not know it from me!
You are going to tell us where they are before you leave this room tonight!
Where are they?
Where are they? Where are they? Sir.
Sherlock Holmes. He's here.
we won't answer the bell!
No! Man, he's got hypernatural powers. Hide the girl, get her away, quick!
Well, I suppose if we have to answer it. Yes. Then take her upstairs! Lock her in her room and stay by the door! Prince! You go out that window. Yes. Keep quiet there until he gets in the house. Then come around to the front. If he's gotten the things in spite of us, I'll give you 2 sharp whistles. If you don't hear it, you can just let it pass.